Hey guys, I'm back with a review, and the review that I have for you today is Buster Wolf Vejigante. Okay, so I first met Buster Wolf in early 2015. He was ripping a show at Liberty Bar in Tallahassee. Dude was dope. He has this cool style, very like alternative style, like similar to a rapper like Despot or like ASAP Rock or like Cannibal Ox. Not that he sounds like them or anything, but just more in that vein. He had crazy breath control. His sets were high energy, and what was also cool is he has these gamer influence beats, and he was ripping on them like shit was super cool. And from talking to him later, because I talked to him at a few like punk shows that I ended up seeing him at later, he had a lot of the same musical influences that influenced me. He's a big fan of like classic hip hop, Black Star, Low End Theory, um, the Roots, and he also is familiar with alternative acts. I talked to him about Cannibal Ox and Doom. So when he told me that he was coming out with a full length, I was pretty excited because I thought that he had a lot of potential, and I think by all means, Vejigante really, really delivered on the promise of Buster Wolf, because a lot of times seeing people in person and you see them live, like a lot of times they can't translate that well into an album. But Vejigante, I like saying that. It really did a good job of bringing to life like what I saw on the stage without being like the same thing. Because really, an album and your stage performance are like two separate things. They share a lot, obviously, because they might be the same songs, but it's like a different energy, a vibe, a different type of cohesion that you need to bring together a good album. And let's go into the album itself, because Vejigante is like a figure out of Puerto Rican folklore, and it's often represented in ceremonies by a brightly colored mask. And me myself, I wear a brightly colored mask, so either he's copying my style, man. That's not good. I'm just kidding. It's a definitely really cool, and it looks very visually appealing. And on this album art, you can see he turned it into like a 16-bit version of the mask or something. Like, it's really cool. The way he stylized this album art. Also, I was lucky enough to get one of his USB drives of the album, and this thing looks gorgeous. It looks amazing. It looks great. It's a great buy. So if you get a chance, I would definitely advise you to buy it. Um, what with the packaging is nice. And he does give you a lot. Not only does he give you a USB, which is like a functional USB drive, he has artwork. He has all the lyrics to the song. He has a few music videos on there, and you get like a little short film that he worked on. It's a really cool package, and it was only $10. So like, if he has any, I'll put the link in the description. You should definitely buy it. Like, buy the physical. Like, I'm telling you, it's worth way more than $10. So yeah, you should definitely do that. What we really care about is the music, and I believe that Vejigante delivers. The vibe of the beats on this are like a Latino Mad Lib or something, you know what I mean? But was producer for ASAP Rock. Like, I have so much respect for what Buster Wolf was able to do on this album, because to pull together this style and make it sound so crisp and clean, it's like, taking this toned down grainy type of production and translating it into like the filter of video games and, bringing in his own flavor, and it all just flowed together so tightly. And, that's a very rare talent as like a to be able to do both so well, because you know it doesn't sound like he was slacking on the production tip at all. Like, they're dope instrumentals, dope interludes. The shit just sounds good. We have all these like super punchy vocals. We got like all these odd video game samples and sounds. Sonically, it's really feels like like a like a video game through some like Puerto Rican slum or some shit. I say that because the rhymes are so dirty and nasty and the beats are so grimy, but at the same time, it has such a heavy gaming influence built into the style that it always kind of references back into video games and into his culture. Lyrically, Buster Wolf has usually come with like a super aggressive style. When I see his live show, um, maybe not so much aggressive, but really fast and like hard hitting and sharp. And one of the cool things about this album is that he has a variety of tones. You have a track like Worried Drunks, where Buster is performing somber and remorseful and makes you really, really feel. You really get to see a different side of Buster Wolf necessarily saw with his live show, always being so hype. Um, we get to see him examining himself and his relationship with alcohol, and why is he drinking and what is he worried about that's making him drink, and like where does he see himself going. And just the tone that he has on the track is so somber and laid back, and he switches flows dynamically throughout the song, so it never feels stale or anything like that. It's a very, very well executed track. And then on the flip side, you have a track like Dragon Quest, which is super epic, laid back record, which just hypes you up and makes you want to like go fucking like slay a dragon or some shit. It's about like going on like a video game adventure. It's just really cool the way Buster Wolf was able to take all of these video game elements and contrast them with elements of his life and do it so seamlessly that it actually like creates like a whole picture. Um it's just a really, really, really dope record. It's not the highest fidelity record, but I don't think that it hurts the record in any way. Like, it sounds really good. It's really listenable on any system. Just like I never would say that something like Madlib, who's my favorite producer, he makes a lot of lo-fi beats. So it's not necessarily like a bad sounded lo-fi. It's not anything abrasive or that would be uninviting for like a segment of listeners. I think this album really, really, really was really tight and great. And Buster Wolf just came with some like really fire punchlines too, man. Like, it's just a very consistent album. We sit in our lives with evil lives. We sit in our lives with evil laughs like we sit in our lives with evil laughs like Kefka is towards the top of my hip hop quotables for 2015. So yeah, man, it is what it is. If you haven't checked out Vejigante, get on it. Get on it now. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more album reviews, more classic hip hop album reviews, and more musical content. So keep it locked here and keep it locked onto Youauthorus. So get on it, man. Smash that like button, and I'll see you in space. Peace.